Hey, how you doing? Austin here. In this video, we're going to be talking about Ethereum, and we're going to talk about the fact that tomorrow is the day for the London hard fork to go into effect. Yes, I know. I said today was the day, August 4th. It's actually moved to August 5th. So don't kill the messenger, right? I have no control over this. So I have proof that tomorrow is the hard fork event, the London hard fork event. And some of these guys are like, what the heck is a hard fork event? And why are you talking about, forks and knives and spoons? I'll get to that. I'm kidding, of course, right? Okay, as always, this video is for entertainment purposes only. Thank you for your support of my channel, truly. Definitely hit that like button if you like me to do the Ethereum. Let me know in the comments below. What is your big plans with your Ethereum profits if it goes to $30,000 by 2023? There you go. There's a, you got to have fun with this, right? So, I've been covering this Ethereum for a while now, and there is absolutely consideration that we could see Ethereum go to $30,000 to $50,000 base case by 2023. So, drop in the comments below, what would you do if your Ethereum went to $30,000 to $50,000? I don't even know what I would do. I have to give that some thought. I'll have to give that some thought and maybe let you know. I'd probably put it in my kid's college fund or something like that. I'd be boring like that. Boring relative, right? Okay, here we go. As always, remember, I've got my Patreon links are in the description below, in the comment below. If you're interested, check that out. I've got Inner Circle. You get access to my portfolio, trade alerts, weekly hot crypto tip newsletter that I send out. Giving you guidance on things going forward. Both levels have inner circle. Both levels have Discord, etc. I haven't had my coffee yet, so let's get this going. Here we go. Okay, so Ethereum is doing pretty darn good, up 13% in the last 7 days, and look at our buddy Bitcoin down 2. So there has been some discussion of whether or not moving to Ethereum 2.0 will create what is called a decoupling event. Okay, basically where if you follow crypto for any significant period of time, there's this phenomenon, word of the day, there you go, of that Ethereum and Bitcoin are coupled together, and which means they follow each other. Bitcoin rises, Ethereum does, and really Bitcoin's always been kind of the leader. If you know what I'm talking about, leader in the context of like market action, right? If Bitcoin went up, Ethereum would kind of roll up with it. If Bitcoin went down, Ethereum would kind of roll with it. And it feels like, kind of look at the data right here. Now this is just a snapshot. But kind of look at the data here. Bitcoin is down 2.23% in the last 7 days, and Ethereum's up 12, almost 13%. Look at the chart. The chart has been pulling down here. Bitcoin's pulling down, and look at Ethereum right here. Had a dip, but his leveled off and continued to actually kind of rise a little bit as well. Whereas you kind of look at look at the chart for like Bitcoin, right? Down, and look at XRP down. Look at Dogecoin kind of down. Everything kind of follows, if you will, a little bit to the extent of Bitcoin. Now, with that said, you've also got right now, look at Polkadot, Binance, Chainlink. They're not really following Bitcoin right now either. So I think we've got, a situation here where Bitcoin's just kind of getting beat up a little bit. And right now, it's a weird anomaly in the overall market that Bitcoin's kind of doing its own thing, which is kind of strange. Because historically, it's like, it is what it is, man. Bitcoin's down, everything else is going to be down. And so, but I think back to Ethereum, I think what we're seeing is, with this, everybody's kind of aware of this August 4th, now August 5th, okay? EIP 1559 implementation, which begins kind of officially, we've been working on it for a while, right? But it kind of is the major big, milestone related to moving to Ethereum 2.0 and kind of moving forward, right? Okay, so let me show you proof, okay, that the London hard fork is happening in 23 hours, 23 minutes, and 37 seconds. Okay, right here, we're on block 12958851. We start when we get here. It's 6,149 blocks to go, and we have a countdown timer, and it's on ethernodes.org/London. Okay, so there's your literally, guys, there is your countdown. We are 23 hours away. Okay, so it all happens tomorrow. Now let's just call it what it is. I don't expect Ethereum. I don't expect anything to just blow up or dramatically happen, when this countdown reaches 0. I don't. I think that it's kind of going to begin it's going to begin the process, and the go forward supply is is going to start kind of lessening over time. Okay, so for those of you guys wondering what the heck EIP 1559 is, and this what's going to happen when this countdown reaches zero, is this. It's going to be the official implementation of EIP 1559. So it's where we implement a new fee structure to make Ethereum less inflationary. This protocol change is highly controversial because it aims to burn part of the fees, hence decreasing miner revenue. So this is the move from proof of work to proof of stake, okay? And this is a major halving event, if you will. It begins kind of the process of effectively reducing the supply of Ethereum on a go-forward basis. I'm also going to drop a link below this video to this article, because this article talks about the fact that with all of everything leading up to this is that we've been hitting these kind of milestones, and there's some interesting ones where we have the case to potentially get to $5,500 per Ethereum coin by September, October timeframe. Okay, and it paints a very clear technical analysis case for that. I recommend you read this yourself. I've already covered this in a video, which is why I'm not going to go too far into it. But this is a very interesting scenario that I think fundamentally, I think Ethereum is going to continue to rise as we roll through the rest of August and really into September. And then everybody pretty much agrees, all of us, all of the YouTube, guys bigger than me, bigger channels, are pretty much agreeing and seeing and feeling that in Q4, fourth quarter of 2021, we're going to really start to see a pretty significant bull run for the overall market, especially for Ethereum, because with all of these implementation of these different EIPs as we roll forward, and again, August 5 is a big one, December 1 is another one, okay, that it will effectively reduce supply as we go forward, which is going to do what? It's going to raise the price of the existing Ethereum that's in the market, it's in circulation, that we all have, okay? Pretty cool stuff, right? Okay, so that's really what I'm seeing transpiring. So again, we have 23 hours 19 minutes excuse me, to go as of the recording of this video. I'll drop a link to this timer below in the description if you want to check that out. I recommend you read this as well. There's a link in the description below. You didn't know you're going to get homework, did you? After watching a video, okay. This document right here is a Squish Chaos, best name on the planet, Squish Chaos Investing Research, you click on this one-page summary right here and it will open up this document. This document paints the case for a potential $30,000 to $50,000 price for Ethereum by January 2023, as well as potential, guys, a $150,000 price for each Ethereum by possible, right, by January. And it all comes back to this increased illiquidity. That's a hard word to say. Say that yourself. Illiquidity, increased demand, catalyst, narrative adoption. And he talks about these EIPs, these Ethereum improvement protocols. Like here's 1559 that was originally for July 14th, but now has obviously moved to August 5. So that's one. And there's a couple of others down the road, okay? So this is something that if you own Ethereum, okay, and you're in, then you should be aware of this particular investment research document, because it really lays out some very interesting cases of how the roadmap and how the milestones are going to fit in place as we roll forward into 2022 and through and into 23, and what we can see as it relates to price points and things like that. So again, it's absolutely worth a read. There's some pretty mind-blowing stuff here, and you ought to check it out. And again, links in the description below. I link to this document, okay, and then you click on this one-page summary right here, and it will open up this document for you, okay? So again, we got 23 hours and change to go. We have a strong case for Ethereum to be 5,500 by September because of this hard fork event that we have, the reduction of supply as we roll forward, as well as some of these other events that add up to illiquidity, increased demand, catalysts that are coming, And again, he talks about narrative adoption, which is a very interesting concept. So this is something you need to be aware of as you roll forward. I think that Ethereum is going to continue to roll forward. And I didn't show you this, but look at this little nice little bump right here, man. That is people buying in potentially. Usually when I see a major candle like that, I usually feel like it's institutional money. Okay, so we see some definitely people jumping in to kind of get prepared, I think, for what we see coming. And the data sure is certainly pointing out that we are looking like we're going to rise. And by the way, I have added to my Ethereum positions and going to add some more to get ready for what fundamentally the price is going to go up. And personally believe the data sure is pointing to that. As always, I appreciate your support. I'll see you later. Take it easy. Bye.